is love. Careful, is he? It's me, Tracy from Overwatch.
I'm making a new mini announcement to tell people we're switching to ring racers.
I go back in time and I got the bomb out. Sorry, I just hate Overwatch.
I know basically nothing about Overwatch, so...
Girl Overwatch.
There's a character named Tracer, that's it.
Top 10 things that suck in Overwatch. Number 1, the monetization.
Reading
Number 2,
this.
the community.
The monetization
Number 3,
reading
Tracer.
this.
Number 4, Winston. Just fuck Winston.
That's the gorilla, right?
Yeah, I fucking hate Winston.
I'm used to people calling him Winton. Like Winton reviews.
Winton reviews? Overwatch, I don't know. Overwatch is weird, right?
Alright, let's change the category and the title.
It's a real people pleaser of a game, you know? Because it half-heartedly does a lot of things that are interesting from a glance.
Nobody's watching this game right now. Wow.
A lot of people despise this game. Like, truly just hate it.
I don't think I'm quite in that camp, but I'm closer to that camp than I am to the camp of liking it.
Oh, I see. So you're sort of like Shadow the Hedgehog, you know, you're a little bit good, a little bit evil. And
I'm a little evil. Getting 2 bounces in the remake felt harder than it should be. Way before the unfucking bounce.
Maybe
Alright,
it's
so...
because they cut the frame rate. It's possible. Oh, you're playing as Bug. That makes sense.
It won't let me pick any other character. Look, how do I... Where's the character select?
Oh, do I gotta be watching the Twitch?
Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna stream it directly to you this time.
Directly to you.
Ta-da!
I'm just gonna keep watching the Twitch.
How do we pick other characters? I mean, I want to pick the Bug, but like... Where's the option?
Select your profile. Plainy.
Okay.
Select hit change.
Oh, I thought it meant change profile. Anyway. Yeah, see this 9 or this 3x3 grid? This 9 square grid? Why is that there if there's more characters? Like, why even put those lines there? That's what throws me the fuck off.
Really cool menu design, actually.
You barely notice the difference between 30 and 60 FPS?
Because they got the... Because they got like... They have like specific like speed and weight classes.
What am I picking now?
Well, that's follower.
Follower?
One of them's in the adventure font. Go for the one in the adventure font.
What the hell is this? I've never had to pick this before.
That's it's because you didn't have any unlocked when you set your profile up.
Oh. Dr. Robotnik's ringworm.
They're just little characters that follow you, that float around you and that float next to you when you're racing. And they have their own replacement for the horn sound.
I'm going to do this. I want to do this cup, and then we are going to try multiplayer today.
Oh.
So do you have the game ready, Bess?
No.
No. What's wrong with you?
No.
Oh, you didn't tell me you were going to do multiplayer.
I've got an Elena's disease. I can't prepare for anything anymore.
I have to remember how this game works. What button is items?
It's It's the same one as in Mario Kart.
Oh yeah,
Like-
the one that... I forgot that rings and items are on the same button.
Yeah.
That's weird then. I don't know why it could be if it isn't the frame rate and if it isn't the end fucking A.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest noticer of frame rate either. Like I can
I
notice a
am-
difference when like it's like one right after the other. Like if a game was at a low frame rate, and then I managed to get it running at a high frame rate, then I notice. But I don't tend to notice otherwise.
Hours of like...
I can notice because of like I can notice a direct comparison. Otherwise, I do not notice.
Hours of stressing over player movement has made me incredibly good at spotting frames. I've been able to notice if a character has like a few frame discrepancy accelerating left and right before.
Well, I mean the game's insulting me. Give me a thumbs down. Was it gonna be
Brothership
like
being-
that?
I really doubt Brothership being 30 is going to matter, because I think with the way that the game's animated very deliberately, right? So it's probably going to be that like the frames you see on screen are going to be the exact ones they want you to see. Like it isn't an animation that's being interpolated and you're getting random bits of it. It's going to be... I bet the animations are going to be frame locked somehow. So, you know, the moment you have to press the A button will be the exact moment that the screen displays Mario's fucking feet touching that piece of shit.
You would think that the frame rate being lower would make it easier to do inputs because you have a longer amount of time to react. Like you have a 30th of a second instead of a 60th, you know? You have twice as much time to react.
Yeah, well the problem is that half the time it's in games that like are using delta time garbage. Which just shouldn't use anyway. Delta time's bad. Never use delta time.
Yeah, but this, if you don't use delta time, people will notice when the game lags because it'll get slower.
Okay, well, good. This is the kind of lag where, like, the game courteously gives you extra time to make your decisions, as opposed to just, the character keeps moving and dies and hits a wall and gets divorced and loses their foreskin, and then the screen updates. Fucking Delta time, I'm sick of this
Biff,
shit.
you have very interesting choice of words.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's like you're
A piece of shit.
you are drunk and high and asleep and on drugs and experiencing the bends
No,
at
I
high
think you mean drunken and sleeping in a coma and drunk and asleep and in a coma and high on drugs and bleeding out at a high altitude. It was bleeding out while experiencing the bends at a high altitude as a 5-year-old conservative gamer with choice fatigue and decision paralysis, working in a poorly ventilated office space.
Yeah, that's it. I was
some
saying
reason
it
at
again the
one
other
point
day.
in-
I couldn't remember the entire sequence.
For some reason, at some point during this, I ended up
Divorce
hearing
beam.
drunk Patreon.
Please subscribe to my drunk Patreon.
Please, I can't afford booze. Give me money so I can keep up my lifestyle of partying.
Anyway, Quita Glitch said apparently Mario and Luigi Brothership is going to be 30 FPS. I think so many first-party games on the Switch are 30 FPS just because like Nintendo like focuses on big graphics that the Switch isn't quite capable of, so that the stuff looks like it's keeping up with the other game consoles out, you know?
I hope we
People have
eventually
been
hit-
complaining, you know, that Nintendo is, like, the Switch isn't big graphics. So Nintendo just pushes everything to the limit so it looks like big graphics, but there's, like, shortcuts being made. Because the Switch can't really do that.
Here.
Yeah.
And name a random AAA game releasing this year.
I have no idea. other than Nintendo stuff.
Okay, never mind. Wrong crowd. Shouldn't have bothered.
The only non-Nintendo AAA game I'm aware of that came out this year is Super Monkey Ball, whatever it was called, banana something or other. They're always putting banana in the title nowadays. I can't tell them apart. But whatever. But that one was Switch exclusive, so it's.
Nah, that game isn't validation for sweaty teenage boys. It doesn't count. I mean, a real.
It's validation for the little monkeys of the world. Little monkeys that love balls. Anyway, yes, Shane.
Speak of AAA games, you heard of Concord?
Nope.
Oh, I heard. Oh, it's sad. I heard that apparently it's not doing well because it has a load of like content that's just fun and interesting, and people are like, why should I play this garbage? There isn't even a battle pass. Where's the FOMO?
Well, a lot of the problem. Well, the problem that
people didn't like battle passes.
I mean, the problem is that I think I'm pretty sure it does have monetization like that. The problem is that it also costs like $40 instead of being free to play like all the competition.
Oh, so it's the worst of all worlds then, if both of us end up being right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard people really don't like the characters.
That does sound like it. I hate it when games that already cost you money then have microtransactions or similar things on top of them.
Well, maybe people are ignoring the content that isn't related to FOMO garbage. Because your game also has the FOMO garbage! And it's like, oh, well, what am I gonna play? This thing that will be here tomorrow? Or this thing where I get stabbed if I don't?
I just unlocked a thing. A spray can.
You grabbed a spray can.
You know, I think the worst monetization, the worst transparent, disgusting, like, like uncomfortable, like monetization, cynical garbage I've ever experienced is fucking Sonic Runners. Actually, Sonic Runners, and then secondly, Sonic Dash, and then Sonic Forces Speed Battle. But then after that, it's probably Team Kirby Clash Deluxe.
Shut up!
That game. I hate it. It's awful. They just took a load of bosses and put several zeros on their health bars, and then they were like, "Okay, well, you got to fucking grind to get."
But that game was fun,
Sonic
though.
Crackers.
Because Kirby gameplay is fun.
It's fun.
Also, Sasha, to answer your question, yes, this game does have rings and racers.
Yes, we're in Sonic Crackers right now. We're at the Sonic Crackers place in Ring Racers.
Oh, nice. Let's get cracking.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be cracking those egg prisons. Oh, well, I guess not.
What the fuck was that?
I really want to see another game do the combi.
I'd love to. I can play as a bug in this game.
There's a mod that adds that to this.
That's what?
It's really.
That's the Knuckles Chaotix tether to this
I don't remember how to do the spin dash. I was pressing every button.
Oh, you weren't pressing Y.
Why?
I knew that part was coming. I love
you
how
know me too well.
Yeah, I just brought up Concord because it's really funny how badly it's doing. This might be one of the worst flops I've seen in a long time.
Rest in peace.
Because I mean, it probably did better on PlayStation, but on Steam, its current player all-time peak was less than 700 players on launch day on a Friday night.
Oh yeah, Sasha, did you?
Sonic the Hedgehog laid down. Playing Conquer on a Friday night? God, you're pathetic.
But yeah, Sasha, do you want to go for a walk tonight still? Hooray! I just figured I should check on that before it gets time to do that.
I think one of the reasons.
Well, we should
that
eat
America-
first.
Yeah, this game is a major first-party Sony release, and it has less players on it has less all-time peak players on Steam than Golem.
I remember
Lord of the
that
Rings
one.
Golem.
Well, that one was like a lol game. It was like a haha, look at this,
Yeah.
everybody. It's the big.
Yeah, but it was still very, very low.
I couldn't believe how horribly that Golem game turned out. It's okay, I don't need it. I still have Hobbit 2004.
What's the peak concurrent players for Guardian of Banban?
Ooh, I could go check.
If Guardian
Probably
of
massively
Banban beat
more than this
Concord,
game.
I would have a scream.
Garden of which one? Oh, this is
Whichever one has the biggest.
This is Steam DB. This is Steam
Probably
Grid
the
DB.
first game.
Yeah, especially since that one's free. Let's go take a look. Garden of Banban, not Garden of Banban 8. Alright,
They were doing something
where's the
almost
charts?
clever.
Yes, all-time peak is 770 for Garden of Banban. That's higher than Concord.
Could somebody? Oh my god! Please, could somebody just draw like a little animation of like the cast of Concord like sat at a bus stop in the rain, and across the road from them is just Ban doing the Fortnite
Ban
dance aggressively.
Banbalina.
And there's
Nab,
Banban
nab.
and Golem.
Oh my god. Oh god, my new goal as a game developer is to get something with more concurrent players than Concord.
I've just been finding the whole
I
Concord thing really
win.
funny, honey, because today Deadlock hit over 90. It hit nearly 90,000.
And that game's not
Oh,
actually
yeah,
out.
the-
That's like,
the Valve
you just got a
thing.
random invite to it.
Yeah, or people you can invite as many friends as you want, which allows
Oh,
so
I
many people to
see.
get in. Yeah, and just the other day they lifted the please don't tell anyone about the please don't show anything about the game to anyone thing. So a bunch of streamers are of course on the game, which is bringing a lot more attention. It's probably gonna be, I wouldn't be surprised if it passes 100,000 active players tomorrow.
There's something a bit eldritch about Valve, you know, that like
Yeah.
one of the stray hairs on their ass brushes against you and suddenly it's outcompeted your game. Like a game that they're like trying to keep a secret, that they're not marketing at all, has outdone your fucking flagship release!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Anyway, I was gonna say about Garten of Banban was they
Yeah.
almost have something clever going on, which is where they like skipped 5, I think it was. Like conspicuously, they didn't make Garten of Banban 5, and then like the store page for it is like creepy and like ARG-esque, and like they're
Oh.
setting it up like there's like important lore in Garten of Banban 5. And like, I feel like that would be interesting coming from a different series. You know?
Leisure Suit Larry 4.
no! Never bring that name into Elena's stream ever.
What's wrong with
We
Laser
do
Shoot
not.
Larry? Yeah?
Well, it's fucking disgusting for number one. We do not.
I don't know
Leisure Suit
anything about
Larry.
it.
Hate it. It's the straightest fucking thing ever made.
Oh dear.
It's like Roboblast.
Oh, what did I get?
For
What was the notification? I can't see.
Queen of Glitch resubscribed for 56 months.
Well,
Yeah,
thanks, Queen of
subscribe
Glitch.
that tier 2.
I appreciate it.
Like
Oh, that wasn't an
Roboblast
item. That was
Core.
an obstacle.
There was something I wanted to say, but I got it. Oh yeah, ages ago. I was thinking about the Alone on a Friday Night image, and I'm thinking like,
Oopsie.
I was thinking, like at work today, right? There's this one character in this one game I've been playing recently, right? It's a Japanese developed game, right?
Is it Armored Core?
And no. Anyway,
What is it?
but like nothing. Anyway,
Is it Armored
like,
Core 6?
No, 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 he fucking isn't. Anyway, there's this guy who's supposed to be cool, right?
It's
Like
Armored
he's,
Core
well, I say
6.
supposed to. I say supposed to. He can slam me against a wall. He's fucking cool, you know. Like he's, but like the thing that interests me is that he's like really friendly, right? And I think I've noticed this weird thing where I think in the very formal culture of Japan, right?
Oopsie.
A guy who's just kind of casual and welcoming and friendly comes off as cool. But then in American media, cool guys have to be like abrasive and annoying. I guess because Americans are polite, I guess because Americans are very friendly, but in a very polite way. So that's like having the edge is, I don't know. It's just something I'm thinking about.
I'm just thinking of a character from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Who is it? Who the fuck is it?
It's the guy they localized as
Entirely within your kitchen.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, Ryuji Otogi. Yeah, I think
Game
it's
in
funny.
6, please.
It's actually really
Oh,
good
no.
because I've watched through like the whole Duel Monsters arc and nothing else. But, like in the Japanese version of the subs, because it's just so funny how the dub of Yu-Gi-Oh is like so bad, but you go and watch the original, it's actually good, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, that was a pretty good start. Did you see that?
This guy's yeah, it's just this guy's.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just this particular guy is like, yeah, if you 4Kids just turned him into this really like arrogant, egotistical guy at every single time, where you have no idea why anyone thinks he's cool, but in the Japanese version, he actually is just this sort of quieter, just, you know, the fake humble, just sort of cool pretty boy and everything. So you can actually understand why he's constantly surrounded by girls. But yeah, but then when Yu-Gi-Oh's actually put up a challenge, then he starts becoming like more and more abrasive and angry.
Could you understand why
So
I'm always surrounded by girls?
A cool character. Yeah, and that's actually a cool character, but unfortunately 4Kids just makes him like the most obnoxious guy possible.
I'm glad that 4Kids is burning in hell at the minute.
I mean, they never truly went away, because like, that's the thing. After they were collapsing, Konami bought up their production wing so that they could keep ruining Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, never mind. They've still got more hell to go to. They're on life support.
Yeah, I think they're like,
and I'm gonna
I think it's
unplug.
like 4K Media. Is what they renamed to. Is what they named that to.
4. That's just what they're known for, the 4. What was I about? Oh yeah, Elaine, I think you're surrounded by girls all the time. Because it's actually a conspiracy.
A conspiracy.
And, yeah, you're planning on weakening the Western man.
I'm weakening myself.
So you're weakening yourself.
I can't lift a damn thing.
Oh, pathetic. I'm gonna throw you over.
Sasha always calls me pathetic. Sasha always calls me a pathetic little Mew Mew.
Does Sasha like
the way you said that? I'm just imagining that Seymour Skinner meme where he says pathetic. It's like he does.
I was about to reference the thing that the Skinner picture is referencing, because I think originally it was an Evangelion meme where there was like an uncomfortable like upward shot of Asuka's face where they drew her neck really long and she's just looking down at you. Pathetic. Sasha is a huge fucking Evangelion fan now, and I'm here for it. Evangelion is genuinely fucking rad. It's part of that lineage of like Gainax mecha shows that I think they all hover around similar ideas but conduct themselves in very different ways. You know, you've got Gunbuster and Evangelion and Diebuster and Gurren Lagann, and they all like are an ongoing conversation about the same ideas through the same source of story, with new takes each time. And then also Kill la Kill is kind of in there. Kill la Kill's interesting because it's like Gurren Lagann is like the last of the cool Gainax mecha show lineage, and it's also the first of this duology of Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill, which tackle again very similar ideas, but one of them, what. There's like some weird gender shit differentiating them. Because in one of them you get like a big in one of them you get a big phallic thing with which you penetrate stuff, and with the other one you show your tits to everybody, and that's basically the extent of their gender politics. They're trying their best. Leave them alone.
Oh yeah, Bess. So at the beginning of the stream, you mentioned that like people fucking hate this game. And like, so we know the reasons why I don't care for it very much. But it's like, I don't like hate it, like I said, you know? Like I'm still sitting here playing it, you know? Like I'm somewhat interested, obviously. So like, what do people hate about it so much? Like, why are people out here being big haters for this game?
Number one,
and also I was gonna say I know why people like it too. Like I can see what people get out of this, you know.
Maybe they just really hate Clockoid.
So here's what I understand, right? Okay. Number one, they don't like that there's a tutorial. They don't like that there's stuff to learn in a tutorial. They don't like the game. Apparently, the game makes fun of the player.
The tutorial can't be. Wait, the tutorial can't be the only thing, because like eventually you get past that and you have to look at the game as the game that it is. You know.
I see people talking about this game as if it's like some smug, pretentious, audience hostile work.
Oh, you mean like Hollow Knight?
Fuck off.
I'm just kidding.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm gonna give every context to shame you.
I'm just kidding.
No, but too bad everybody's gonna have to know now the truth.
Oh.
So Elena stopped playing Hollow Knight very early in.
No, I played it for 15 hours.
What?
I have 15 hours in Hollow Knight. What the hell was that?
You made it sound like you never left the first area.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get out of there. It took like 5 to 10 hours just to find my way out of the first area.
What? What are you?
Yeah, by the time I got out of there, I was like absolutely loaded. Like, I was like I was like live posting my playthrough, and they're like, "You're not supposed to have that much money at that point in the game." It's like, well, because I couldn't figure out where the fuck to go. I spent so long just wandering. Like, I hate this.
But yeah.
Anyway.
So it's because you didn't know you could talk to people, right? That was the thing.
Or go into build. Like, I didn't know there were, like, places you could go into.
So, Elaine, I think part of the reason you dropped the game, right, is because their text boxes were ornate. And you were like, what's this game? Think it's fucking new? Think it's fucking fancy?
Well, it wasn't just the text boxes.
It wasn't just
the general visual design.
What do you mean?
Like, I thought it was like really like fancy and prestigious, you know? That's the vibes I got from it.
It's a load of little bug guys. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, you're really supposed to take it serious, you know?
No, it's a load of funny little bugs.
Ring racers.
Elena, I think I'm going to shit you out.
Rainworld was what I thought Hollow Knight was when I started playing Hollow Knight. Where there's like no dialogue, and you're just like in you're just like a small little guy in a weird, hostile world, you know? Well, it's not even hostile, it's just a natural world. And it's dangerous as a result. I didn't think there was any dialogue on Hollow Knight. I had to be told that there was. I was like, oh. Oh, okay.
I like that. I love how you're both very persistent, but also very incurious.
I tried my best.
You were talking about like why people didn't like ring racers.
Oh yeah,
So basically, people act like this game is some haughty assault on their dignity. They act like the fact that the developers expected you to play this is like some kind of fucking insult. You want me to learn some fucking you want me to fucking look at me fucking ring economy and fucking spend them to do boosts and shit, and I can't fucking hold on to defensive items because if you hold on to them, it fucking slows you down. It's too much to fucking handle it. I just want to play Mario Kart.
So yeah, people say that they're like don't know their audience or don't respect them because it's Mario Kart, or I expect it to be simple. But yeah, that's the thing. They're not really trying to say that they're not saying it's Mario Kart.
Yeah, they've already made Mario Kart and it's still fucking there. Just play it.
They literally go on the website. One of the few things it says about the game is that it's a technical kart racer and that has a very steep learning curve.
Oh, thank you, game. It put me up at the top where I needed to be.
Like
anyway, I think if you ever encounter a ring racers hater in the wild, you should
kiss them.
Hold on. No, I'm talking myself down.
You should hold on to them.
Something in between kissing and killing them.
You should chew their food for them so they don't choke on it. There we go. I was just gonna say kill initially, but I think that probably wasn't. I don't think
I knew that's what you're going for, so that's why I went for kiss, which I feel is the exact opposite.
Oh, go and have a fucking like right. I haven't got to have a kiss. Well, that'd probably be a kismisa ship, you know.
A what?
I think I gotta be right back.
Okay.
Oh, good luck. Have a nice time, if possible.
Oopsie.
But yeah, it'd be like a kismisa ship at that point because you wouldn't want
a kismisa ship. What the hell does that mean?
Ship. You know when you're kismises with somebody.
What? Is it the Homestuck thing?
Yes, actually, it is.
Okay.
It's.
I knew it was one of those weird relationship types that they had.
It's an ongoing relationship of hate fucking.
One of those weird relationship types in Homestuck. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. I'm playing as the bug because I am a bug, and everybody knows this.
Oh, you little bugalugs.
Yeah, I'm a little bugalug. Whoa, I won at like the last second. Oh my god.
I'm proud of you. Oh yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna make a hot take here, right?
Yeah.
I think this is a contender for best looking game of the year.
Disagree.
I've got a new take.
Mm-hmm.
You are a contender for dirt.
Okay, becomes dirt.
Regrets in the Greek tragedy way!
What if instead of becoming dirt, I was just coming dirt?
What the fuck?
Also, I love the caterpillar just staring me the fuck down. He's so angry that I won.
What the fuck did you just say?
What? I unlocked Chow. I unlocked Chow.
No, I don't think we get. You don't get to move on from that.
Because I can play as Chow now.
Lena.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's time for me to go.
No, you gotta stay. We're gonna play multiplayer.
I'm gonna just fly. Oh, I should probably download the game then.
Oh wait, no, there's another cup. Hold on. Yeah, download the game, Bess, while I do this cup, and then after this we can play multiplayer, okay? You little stinky.
You can skip the tutorial, right?
Yes.
Okay. I had this game somewhere.
Shiny said there's
I
like a
played
spot
it.
where you can like turn around at the beginning, and then you skip the tutorial.
Is it just Robotnik? Okay. Did I put it in shit I downloaded? Oh, where did I put this?
What if it was called Robotnik's Butthole Racers? And like instead of
I know.
rings, it was like little floating buttholes.
No, that's... Lena, please just shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry, I'm trying my best
Lena.
to run an entertaining stream here.
Oh, I'm so fucking... Please just never, ever say anything ever like that again.
Wait, I forgot to play as the Chow. Hold on.
Hey, I'm back.
Character select is all the way back here. I unlocked a new character, Shiny. Is a Chow.
Wow.
I gotta try playing as the Chow. Oh,
Okay.
and I can have the bug as a friend. Yes, that's perfect.
Where did I put the...
I'm doing this one where cup, and then we'll try multiplayer.
I swear I had this installed. I swear to God I've ran
What?
the
It's
game
chaos.
I think this is the Lego Motobug. One
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
Like a-
cute. Look
I
at
have
thing.
that in real life.
I love it.
Not with me right now, but I do own the Lego Motobug.
Yeah,
Every time I think
the
of-
Lego Motobug.
Every time I think of Lego and Sonic, I just think of the fucking bargain basement classic Sonic music that they had in Lego Dimensions. You know, the classic Sonic theme.
I love the idea of bargain basement as being beneath the bargain bin. Like there's an entire basement full of bargains,
Yeah,
but they
well,
just
there's,
don't step into.
well, there's the three tiers. There's bargain there's bargain bin, bargain basement, and bargain butthole.
Oh,
I think you invented that one.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, so you could say
I-
bargain butthole, but I can't say Dr. Robotnik's Butthole Racers. I see how it is.
No, because you were invoking the idea of these like fucking little fucking pale,
Like you know, like
wrinkled
donut
donuts.
buttholes.
Ah, my God, just shut the fuck up. Please. That evokes a veritable treasure trove, a dungeon of extremely okay products. Oh, okay, I can't find where I installed Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers. I guess we're just never playing it.
type in the search bar in Windows ringracers.exe.
Ringracers.exe. I do not want a web search, Microsoft! I never want a web search! Top 10 times I wanted a fucking web search. I hope Bill Gates
I don't
dies
actually know where this is
tomorrow.
installed on my computer, because I just get to it by searching ringracers.exe every time.
I have just, okay, so, ringracers.exe, nothing, okay, the problem is I just have to wait, okay, it just searches the internet, it doesn't search my, okay, one second, no, if I go to apps, search for the Microsoft Store, no, documents, search in File Explorer,
I think maybe you should just re-download it. That's probably gonna be faster.
Oh.
in any of this.
I'm gonna cry. I'm pissed. Shit, please.
It might be.
Oh, that
I
must.
don't know. I think
me
it
driving
might
next to
go
that
to
fence
your.
must have been killing the bitrate really bad.
I think the default install location might be your user folder, maybe.
My fucking user 15. Let's look.
Just install it again. It's gonna take less time than trying to dig it out of your computer.
I don't think I have a user folder.
I mean, like
Yeah, I don't think I have one. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's just this
Look at the
PC.
child. It's so cute.
Yeah, it'd be on C users and then your username.
Let me try going to. I tried going to users and fucking Chrome. I am so unhappy. Okay. I don't think I have users.
Windows
I don't
11 was
think
conceived by the devil himself.
Yeah, I know there.
Oh no, there it is. I'm an idiot.
You found it?
Okay. I think so. Hold on. So, I'm in there. I'm in there.
Yeah.
I've got into my user folder.
This makes me think of Sonic
Is there
R
a ring
that like
racers?
doubles back.
I see no ring racers. Maybe I just never. Maybe I've imagined it.
There
Maybe
is.
it was never.
Because last
installed.
time I heard you had never installed it. I was
Oh.
surprised to hear that you thought you had it already.
Oh.
Okay, Doctor Robotonics.
Robotonics.
Robotnik Ring Racers 2.1 installing this. Yeah, Windows protects your PC. Well, fucking don't, actually.
Oh, did.
Okay, now it's trying to install to my.
What if instead of bloatware, it was riddled with boatware, and it was...
Did you just say 2.1?
It was a boat.
Yeah.
That's an old version, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna go down.
Current one's on the current one's 2.3. It's on kartcrew.org.
Okay, I'm
What if
there.
Windows
Okay.
could sail the seven seas, you know? What if it was full of boatware?
Okay, thank you for that one, Elena.
I am very
I'm sorry if
smart.
I'm like. I'm sorry if I'm a bit vicious tonight. I had to work today, and it's just fucking insufferable.
Sorry if I'm a bit squid vicious today. I'm just a squid.
It's just you can't keep those floors clean. Because in the kitchen, it rains grease, and that's not an exaggeration. Like, the fucking piping's broken or whatever, and
Oh,
grease drips from the ceiling.
just
So they-
imagining that a grease rain cloud appears in the kitchen.
Oh no.
It's amazing because, like, people don't walk behind counter, they just sort of skate around.
Oh no.
They're
That's
they're
a health
wearing the
code
special
violation.
grip shoes and it does nothing.
Like that. Like if you had an
Oh, yeah, it's
inspection, that would be ruled as like a huge fire hazard.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, it's bad, it's terrible.
If there's ever a spark in that kitchen, the whole place is going up in flames.
Well, if there was a spark,
well,
the electric jester.
Let's not
in
get
the kitchen.
optimistic. I don't know how I'd feel if I met Spark. Cause like if I met Sonic, I would just be like,
Yeah, Windows 10 already has web surge.
if I met
And what
Spark,
if, yeah, what if you met Spark and he was working at McDonald's?
I would go, well, good job on finally getting something, buddy. You know, it's not, you're overqualified, but keep on keeping on. How often do they mop the Chroma? How often do they mop there? Fucking never! Sorry, I mean when the place closes at night. Because it's the fucking kitchen. You can't fucking have the kitchen fucking mopped. Because that would require enough staff to cook the food and do anything fucking else. But we got a fucking staff
Wow.
because the economy's
Laney's
fucking
on a
bad,
Sega
apparently. So
Well, I don't know
Laney's
what
on
that
top
means.
of a Sega Saturn.
There was something I was going to talk about, and I've forgotten because the
I think
conversation has
mindset's
moved on.
not optimal at the minute. I think my internet's slowly not being good. I'm sorry. If I disappear, then it's all your fault. Somehow. It's gonna take 15 minutes to download Ring Racers. Why?
Oh.
Well, it's a good thing I decided to do another
so
cup,
tired.
huh?
Yeah.
Here I was thinking
Right,
you'd be
okay,
prepared.
I don't know, I'm just...
Because you always get on my case for not being prepared.
I just fucking hate...
Well, now you're not allowed to
hate
anymore.
fast food. I hate businesses. I hate capitalism. I hate a lot of things.
You know what I don't hate?
Oh my god, is that the fucking
Wait.
Nintendinus? Wait, no, it's the
Laney's
Seginus
playing Ring
Satinus.
Racers on top of a Sega Saturn. I don't hate that.
I was just thinking of that Left 4 Dead comic where it's like Zoe has alerted the witch, and then they're like kissing, and then Francis is in the background. He's like, you know what? I don't hate this. And then on top of that, it's a demotivational poster meme, and it says, you know what? I'm with Francis on this one.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. I hate that. Oh, I can't handle that.
Yeah, I was thinking about that Mario Kart DS
what if
stage
instead
too.
of- what if
Please, like, fucking...
I remember that
What if
stage is how I
instead-
first found out about the original DS, because I'd only ever seen a DS Lite, and then I would play that game with my friends at lunch at school. I remember one day being like, why does this DS look really weird? And then my friend was like, oh yeah, that's just the original DS. I was like, what? I didn't realize the DS Lite wasn't the original DS. And then the next day he brought the original DS to school, and I was like, oh shit. There it is. Anyway,
What
what were
if
you gonna say,
instead it was
Shane?
Purple Francis? And
No,
instead
not
of
Purple Francis.
saying he doesn't hate that, he's saying, good thing I'm purple.
God damn it.
Why do you hate Purple Francis?
I didn't know about I'd never seen the DS until, the Lite was out. When I was in, 5th grade. And then I continued only to know about the Lite
I like how the
for a
original
couple
Game
years
Boy
later.
Advance is just a really wide digivice.
Why do I hate Purple Francis? I just think he's stupid. That's it.
Oh.
What's Purple Francis?
It's a stupid meme.
Yeah, someone edited the Left 4 Dead wiki to add a character named Purple Francis. And it's really funny.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it became
It's
a
just
meme.
like, it's like bigger Luke.
No, the bigger Luke theory is funny.
Okay.
Balena. Oh yeah, have you seen that DSML that was
No,
floating
what's
around in
that?
videos a few years ago?
The
It's this weird
DSML.
it's this weird DS model that's like, it looks like a big DSi because it's literally looks like a big DSi because it's literally a reshell of the original DS to look like a DSi.
Oh, I think I
they
may have
released
seen
it
that
in a-
actually.
Yeah.
Is it the stand for the DS Mega Large?
Oh.
The DS fucking massive.
Dual screen Mario Luigi.
Google Eagle again.
Dr. Botnik.
When I got a DS, I specifically went out of my way not to get a DSi because I wanted to be able to play Game Boy Advance games on it still.
I see.
So I got the DS Lite.
I think
So
I
I never had
got
a
mine before
DSi.
the DS. I think I had mine before the DSi, and I always wanted the DSi because it could take pictures.
Did you know that the DSi and the 3DS actually take like the same sized pictures? Like they have the same camera in them.
Oh.
And in fact, the
They got
pictures
the
are actually slightly worse on the
DS.
3DS because they crop them. Like the system
Oh.
automatically crops them, but on
But
the
you can take
DSi
them in
it doesn't.
3D.
So the pictures are actually bigger on the DSi when you export them.
But you can take them in 3D.
That is true.
That's cool. It was never very good though because the cameras weren't very far apart
Oh.
and the quality was really bad.
I always had fun taking 3D pictures though.
Yeah. Dr. Bach. Nick.
You could really exaggerate it though because you could like up the because there was like settings for like increasing the depth on the picture. Like you could make the pictures farther apart and then you could crank the 3D slider all the way up. And then you could get some like really crazy depth out of the pictures you take.
The BEP.
Usually the new consoles have the old consoles in their guts. Yeah, I talked about that before. It's technically like within the heart of the 3DS is an original Game Boy. Because it has an entire DS it has the entire DS hardware in it, which includes the entire GBA hardware in it, which includes the entire Game Boy hardware in it. So like that's why the Ambassador GBA games were weird, is they weren't emulated. They were running on the GBA that was within the DS within the 3DS. Which is so funny to me.
Ooh, you got the garden top. It's like Kirby Air Ride.
Wow.
Hey,
like
I'm gonna
that
have to
one.
BRB to. I'm gonna have to BRB to restart my internet. It's just getting worse and worse.
Okay.
But before I go, can I just mention that, like, I just imagined in my head some kind of like promotional mascot wood sculpture. That's made out of the same material as like a modern kids play park. I imagined it in a level of detail that my eyes are incapable of seeing. So I managed to see something that was so HD it made everything else look comparatively un-HD in comparison.
Oh.
And I don't know if I can make my brain do it again now. It was just this
The hell?
wild moment viewing something beautiful beyond existence. And I think I glitched my way to that experience.
Yeah, Queen of Glitch.
Now I'm just thinking.
You can
Now
hack
I'm just
the Wii
thinking
U.
of a.
Oh,
Now I'm just thinking.
fun.
Now I'm just thinking of a Rick and Morty reference.
The only
Oh, it's
reason
fucking
Sorry.
absolute level, isn't it?
Yeah.
the only reason you
It's
can't
okay,
play
I've seen every
GameCube.
episode.
The only reason you can't play
Oh, I
GameCube
see.
games on the Wii U is because they just programmatically locked out the GameCube functionality from the Wii inside the Wii U. And you can hack it to add it back in, and then you can stick GameCube games in there, and they just work.
Nintendo's evil. Also, BRB swap turning internet off.
Yeah, that's not only is that hack theoretically possible, it is possible, and it does exist.
Yeah.
And you can just make your Wii U run GameCube games,
Yeah.
which is wild. I have no reason to do that because we A, have a GameCube, and B, have a Wii. But like, we could, if we wanted to, also put the GameCube games in the Wii U. It's really funny. I went a long time, like, really, really wanting a Wii U. And now we have one, and I, like, It's not even hooked up. We don't even play with it.
Oh.
Cause like, what does it even have?
how are-
you know?
But how else are you gonna play Splatoon Battle Dojo?
How else am I gonna play Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival? Or Game and Wario? Honestly, I would like to play.
Neat.
I would like to play Game and Wario and Nintendo Land at some point, but we don't have either of those.
I need to play Game & Wario sometime, because I didn't know that, like, that weird, like... There's that weird, like, sniper sort of gameplay. Island scope-ass thing that they're showing off with the gamepad, but I didn't I had no idea that it got reworked into that camera mini game from Game & Wario, the one from Mona, I think.
I see. I remember when I was younger, when the Wii U was new, the thing I remember being most impressed by was a little demo they showed where they put the gamepad on the floor and it had like a picture of a golf ball on it, and then you swing the remote and the golf ball gets hit off the gamepad.
Yeah, I think that's what they actually released for Wii Sports Club.
But then you think about it and it's like, it's not actually very interesting, is it? Because like that's barely even different than just playing golf on the Wii anyway.
Yeah, show me the narrow video.
It doesn't actually
Zero,
do
where he spends half of it talking about the Wii U. Then he makes a point about how it's just like the controller for the Wii's doing all the work, while the gamepad shows a picture of a golf ball.
Like it's like it looks like I see why they use that as a demonstration because it looks interesting. But then you actually think about it, and it's like, what is even actually interesting about this? Nothing.
I think maybe it might be using the infrared on the gamepad. It might be using the sensor bar on the gamepad.
I see it.
So like it's like you gotta swing the Wii remote over it, but I don't actually know if that's what it actually does.
I see. Well, then it would still be kind of pointless, because then you'd be trying to line it up with the sensor bar and not actually with where the ball is on the screen.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it'd probably know better. I don't know.
But it's still kind of fun.
I mean, it's. If only Biss was here for this one. This is a cool stage.
Yeah, it reminds me of Penny's Big Breakaway. Let's call her Poppy.
Yeah, Joypolis Zone. It's based off of one of the old Sonic screensaver images.
I say.
And it's cool, and it's Sega.
It was kind of fun to have the mini TV for Wii stuff. The funny thing is, though, is that the Switch in handheld mode is much better for having like a small
funny just
screen
how much
to play games on.
How much stuff is in the gamepad?
It's just
it has an NFC writer.
And a microphone.
Even though amiibos weren't a thing for years.
Well, the first thing they did with it was those little Pokemon Rumble figures.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
It has a specific action figure.
It has an infrared blaster on the top, so you can use it as a TV remote. And it has like a mini Wii sensor bar on the front.
I've spent years.
You can use it as a sensor bar when you're playing Wii games on the gamepad.
During the Wii U's entire lifespan, like every year, I would ask my mom for it, for like my birthday or Christmas or whatever, and she would always say no. Like it was always clear I wasn't getting it, right? And then as soon as the Switch came out, she was much more impressed with that, and we got it like as soon as it came out. So like it's like that's just sort of a microcosm of how the Switch has been in the general public. I think it's just like it's sort of like just like a much more appealing version of what the Wii U was trying to do. Hello, Bev. There's a lot of things that they just sort of like figured out with the Switch. Like the Wii U put a lot of emphasis on everything like other than games, you know, like video calls and shit like that.
Ranked
Netflix. you know, stuff like that. And nobody cared about any of that stuff. So the Switch, they're just like, it plays games, that's fucking it. It doesn't do anything goddamn else. It doesn't even have a web browser. It's just games. And then, look at this, it's like on track to be their best-selling console ever. Like, by far.
Switch has games.
I can talk about this
PS3
before.
has
It's
no
just,
games.
it is bonkers to me how well the Switch has done, honestly.
PS3 has no games.
The Switch does actually have a web browser, but you're like locked out of it. But like several of the features on the Switch work through the web browser, and they're always like the shittiest, slowest features. Like the eShop is technically just running in the web browser, and the Switch Online app is just running in the web browser. So if you've ever noticed issues with those running poorly, it is because of it being in the web browser.
Please, modern programmers, just make things native.
It's a web app.
A BAP.
Yes, Nintendo, this isn't a web app, is it? And they're like, it's a good app, sir. Look inside. It's a web app. Aw. Anyway, how do we race with each other online? It is time. Tell me how it works, Shiny.
Ask Shiny.
What are you trying to do?
Play
Race.
online.
Oh. So are you hosting a game, or are you planning on joining
Sure,
one
I'll
of us?
host.
Oh. Maybe I should host.
Okay. Sure.
So,
Poster.
actually, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Sorry, if I knew we were going to be doing this before the stream, I probably would have made sure I had everything in order.
I see. I didn't know it was gonna be complicated to play with each other.
Aw. Yeah, it's,
So
you know,
it's
it's all...
because Biss suggested we play together. So it's like, okay, sure.
Hold on. I never suggested I had any. I thought we were just gonna join a public server and both be there.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know how anything works. In fact,
I don't know
I'm
what
a
we're
fucking
doing.
idiot.
I'm just... Okay, full screen. Okay, play... Set my character... Online. Are we doing a... Are you just hopping in a public server, or are you just gonna...
I don't know how this works.
Well, yeah, you can... If you... well, I guess it depends... We gotta know what we're doing, because otherwise that...
Well, what do
know.
you suggest?
I'm not sure.
Like, I have no...
I don't know
No
if I want
say
to
in
play with other
this.
people, but...
I have no opinions.
If you host it, I think we'll only play using the tracks you have unlocked.
I say...
I mean, that's not the end of the world. Like,
Well, yeah,
have most
I mean,
of
like,
them.
well, no, you don't.
What? I just
There's
haven't played the
more.
last one.
Anyway,
hey, Windows, I don't want to restore it ever. Fuck off.
Beautiful.
The only problem is if we just join each other, I think one of us... Actually, I suppose if I like... Okay, so sorry, I'm just trying to still get things figured out a bit. Can I set a password? for a server. Oh. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can set a password anywhere. It's like if I could just... I don't know. I'm sorry this is so confusing. I've
okay.
never I haven't played online myself at all yet. So
Well, I could just play the last I could just play the last cup that I have here. And then maybe we could figure out online for next time. And maybe next time Callie will be around too, because I know she wanted to try playing with us.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, that probably makes more sense.
I'm gonna be the metallic Sonic.
Oh, that's a fat bird.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Stop exploding things.
What you doing?
Well, I've just made a profile in the game.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright,
I
let's
guess
just do the
we're
last
doing
cup.
multiplayer. I guess we're doing multiplayer next time.
Yeah, that way we can be planned out for it better.
Yeah.
Wow.
And also maybe Callie can join. Well, it was a waste of time because now you have the game ready for next time, and you don't have to do this during the stream when we're actually gonna play online.
It's not in the spirit of an arena stream to be prepared in advance.
Oh, shut up! I haven't been unprepared
if you just
in
installed the
ages.
game, you still have the tutorial and everything.
Well, that's fair. I have my
Yes.
tutorial keys.
Yeah, still
And
have
I
the
can
tutorial.
brag about
Alright,
how
here we
well I
go.
got.
Gonna make you play.
Extra cup.
I like a little chow. Little cute little babkins. I think I'm gonna finally bite the bullet and look into some of those fucking scripting Lua things that you use to do the kart. So do SRB2 kart mods with mildly more complex animation. Because I have a fucking character where like most of the sprites are ready to go. It's just that like they got to be able to cycle through those couple sprites as they move. Is all.
Because it's a train.
Because there's trees.
No, because it's a train.
Oh, because it's a choo-choo, yeah. And if that goes well, I might just do the rest.
You have to animate the coupling rods.
Yeah, because otherwise, what's the point? You can't get off if there's no coupling rods.
Hilltop.
I can't get off this train.
Bill Top.
Me when I'm trying to get the train off.
Bill Bop Bone. No! Elena.
What?
I don't know. I think the idea. I don't know. I'm fine making jokes about being aroused by choo-choos, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think at the point when you start bothering them, that's unfair. They got work to do. Leave them alone.
Okay, but what if they're just relaxing?
The machines of work do not appreciate relaxation.
Wow, okay.
And also, I don't think
They're all
I don't think they
workaholics?
okay, if we, I think, yeah, actually, that's pretty accurate. Okay, maybe they do, like, rest, but it's like, it's not... I don't think they gain anything from whatever you're doing. Just leave them alone, okay? They're just... They're just being nice, but tips leave them be.
The squash and stretch in this game is just off the charts, by the way. I've been thinking about that.
Elena, how would you feel if I squashed you and stretched you?
I feel like that would be enrichment for me. So go ahead.
Okay. Okay.
This is a very enriching experience.
Yeah. Biscuit is that's just Biscuit getting revenge for being flattened.
Okay. Don't you dredge up the flattening.
The flattening?
We do not discuss the flattenings on the stream.
I don't even remember the flattening.
It used to be like one of the memes like one of the big memes of the stream. Do you remember there's an emote of you flattened?
Well, yeah, I remember me being flattened.
Maybe you just got a very selfish memory.
Subscribers to the channel can post a flattened meme emote right now. It says my subscribers can post the flattened meme emote right now.
I'm a subscriber, but I won't. I will abstain.
Well, abstinence only education.
I could post 100 bits in single messages, though.
Hey, Elena.
Yes. Yeah, see, Quita Glitch is pulling through.
Yeah, I'm thinking of, like, you know, the meme of you, like, sitting... A sitting Laney meme.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It needs to be redrawn with, like, how I look now.
I think my favorite Elena sitting meme was just,
oh
Elena... No, it was the one where, like, it's, like, it's the box art for your open world game.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of evil milk cartons in the background because they're just like the fucking.
Because milk is my nemesis.
Yeah, you hate milk. Whereas I'm like.
That used to be a thing that was well known about me as well. I mean, plenty of people still know that I don't like milk, but like it used to be like a fairly big thing around here that Elena hates milk. I used to have to defend my milk hating position on the stream.
I think it's funny how we're like total opposites on that. Like milk is a big part of my brand.
Yes.
I don't know if you'll have time after the credits after you finish this, but if you have time, would you want to try out my track?
Oh, sure.
Yes! Oh, that is such a good idea. That will enrich the stream so
I did used to be forced to drink milk every day, and it would give me stomach problems later in the day, and I hated it.
Then dash time.
Wait, so it was your like government mandated diarrhea?
Yeah, and also I like hate the texture and taste of milk as well. And I hate like that milk is like made out of substances.
Oh,
I hate.
I love those substances. You like Beepus?
Like milk is an emulsion. Like it's not stuff dissolved in water. It's
I'm just thinking of the hidden image from Undertale.
It's substances floating in water.
You know what I hate? Beepus.
Hey lady, you know what else is substances floating in water?
What?
Cereal.
Yeah, I eat cereal dry.
Soup.
I don't eat
sauce.
Okay, sauce is an emulsion, but it's like produced. Like I similarly don't like gravy, because gravy is like milk in terms of what it is.
You don't like gravy?
No, gravy grosses me the hell out, because it's like meat juices and shit. It's weird.
Meat
Gravy
juices.
Jones.
Elena, I'm gonna come to your house. I'm gonna drink a pint of gravy.
Organic, so it's like organic materials.
Gravy Jones.
Like wet. I don't like.
That's fucking food! That's what food
Okay, animal-based organic materials that are wet.
Okay.
I tried the food. It's wet. It's wet.
And also, I don't like meat when it's too obvious that it was part of an animal. Like, I don't eat fried chicken because I'm like too aware of the anatomy, the musculature, and it's like I can't handle it. I can only handle meat if I'm no longer aware of what it once was.
Oh yeah, I like reconstituted meat way more as well.
Like sausages or like chicken nuggets or pepperoni, you know, stuff like that is fine.
Yeah. Gravy Jones lock. The chef serves me a food.
The track is
like,
very stubborn.
I'm like, the chef serves me some food. I'm like, is this dissolved in solution or is it an emulsion? They're like, it's soup, bitch. I look inside. It's an emulsion.
Oh. The spikes just hit Lainey backwards through the shortcut.
Okay, you know, maybe that's the reason people think this game mocks its players. It's because you get sent really far back and you hit the spikes. Oh yeah, this is a Marble Garden Zone.
No, my
Sonic
speed
Fame.
economy.
The
speed economy is a literal economy in this game.
Yeah, it is. It's really funny how.
Alright, I'm gonna bet on the speed stock market.
Didn't you one time have somebody get really mad at you for using the phrase speed economy? Or something similar to that?
No. It was I used the term toxic self-awareness to refer to the fact that She-Ra fucking sucks sometimes, and they were really incensed, like genuinely pissed. Like unfollowed me on Twitter for that one. But it's true though. It's like so much American media.
I remember the incense, like it was just over you using terminology that you came up with.
Yeah, and then people
it wasn't the substance of it. It was literally that it was your own terminology that you had come up with to describe it.
I mean the remake, Chroma.
Marvel Garden of Ban.
God, look at the squash and stretch going on there. That's just absurd.
That was kind of great. But yeah, like, I don't know, I think there's some other words I've made that have annoyed people as well. Like, I like, for a while I was big on saying resistance versus difficulty in game design.
Uh-huh.
Like, difficulty is like, resistance is about, like, the amount of avoidable faffing that is put in your
resistance
way
for the
that
PS3.
you skill around. No, never mind, it means that actually what Shiny just said. Whereas difficulty is like to me, difficulty
Lainey,
is like...
Oh, Lainey. That capsule dropped a CD, the one you had earlier.
I don't listen to music.
Elena, if you don't get that CD,
you know,
I am going to shit your pants.
Oh, I'd like to see you try. Why is everything blue? Oh.
Because you're under the water, I think, probably, or something.
Water? There's no water. Look, the sea are just blue over here. I can't get the CD, I'm trying.
Have you tried having skill?
Have you tried shutting the fuck up?
Nope, never actually.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, that just happened.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you fucking little Tony Stark sucking piece of shit. Fuck you.
Whoa.
Well, Elena just said that.
Oh, shut up! I was about... I came, like... I was gonna say something early in the stream, right? But then I decided it wasn't the right thing to say on stream. You've annoyed me enough that I'm just gonna say it, right? I think we were. I can't remember, we were talking about like I don't remember how it came up, right? But I was gonna say the line. I know a guy who draws Eggman x Eggman shipping art, and his work has more artistic value than some Marvel movie.
Well, I saw a video recommended to me today called "Analyzing Marvel's Flop Era."
I mean,
It truly isn't at the moment.
I'm gonna flop on the bed.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna roll on the deck and flop like a fish.
Roll on the deck and poop on a fish.
No!
That's okay. He's a sponge. He'll clean it up.
Oh, I just randomly remembered SpongeBob. That was such a good day. Do you remember SpongeBob when that was a new thing?
SpongeBob?
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
Thank
yeah?
God Spongebop playing Robotnik's Ring
Oh,
Racers.
hell no. SpongeBob just took 40 Benadryls.
Damn, man, what they do to Squip Warp.
I love that meme, and I love that there was a trend of people just like trying to read them out without laughing and failing.
They flattened Plang Tong into a pancake.
I think my favorite thing is just this like sense of like distant familiarity. Like, I like the ones where it's worded as if they saw SpongeBob years ago, and now they're like,
they don't remember any of the names quite properly.
Yeah, and they're always like weird. Like they've seen some weird thing happen and just assume it's to stay at the show.
They've seen some shit.
Like, oh yeah, Plank Tong is just flat now. They flattened him. Oh, it is the Slick Star. Oh, that's a good observation.
That's what Shiny keeps saying.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
That's what she's been saying.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just love how this game how this game just straight up has an item that's like an entire vehicle.
It's pretty cool.
I'm an entire vehicle if you try hard enough.
Oh.
Elena is my bug mount. Also, I
insert joke about riding me.
I love how Eggman saw the little.
I was tempted to, but I didn't want to make that on stream.
It's my own stream. I can make my own riding me joke.
For the record, I love how Eggman saw the little floating signs that are in some of the Arc levels is like, I know what I'll do. I'll put these on my fucking go-kart courses. Yes. And so he just stole a load of 50 years old government-funded floating signage and reprogrammed it to say left and right so you know which way to turn.
I love that this is how Ring Racers handles these signs. How Ring Racers handles like the arrows pointing you away you go. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna send Lainey the file.
Thank you.
My track. For my track.
Oopsie, I got a little ahead of myself. I couldn't see the starting line.
It's okay. It's okay. I always slide into that one, into this one too.
I just didn't know. I thought it was further ahead because like it didn't start rendering.
It's okay.
Yet.
I always slide. It's okay. I always slide into that one too. It's always like the downhill right before the starting line.
It's okay. Jesus loves you. You know, when Jesus was alive, he slid into that barrier as well.
When you fault at the start of a Ring Racers race, go to the church and ask and ask God to forgive you.
You know, that was in the Bible, you know. Jesus sliding into that starting line. That's famously how he died. Oh no. And then he was resurrected, you know, before the race started.
It really amuses me.
Uh-huh.
You know the Shadow the Hedgehog real-time fan dub where you got the devil from the Bible? I actually had somebody remind me recently that, like, Satan doesn't actually appear in the Bible. Satan is like a character built out of just assuming several different other characters were all actually the same guy secretly.
And his look is based on trying to literally and figuratively demonize pagan religions. So he's based off of like their like idols or whatever, you know.
Oh my god.
And then mixed with like, you know, just general like pestilence. Like he's like associated with like flies and shit and stuff like that, you know.
It's too late, pagans. I've already drawn my god as the Chad, and yours is the Antichrist.
Yours is the poop fly-ridden guy.
Hey there.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Are you talking about the Bible stuff, or are you talking about the Robotnik's Ring Racers stuff? Because we're on a big Bible bend at the minute.
It was just because, for some reason, the idea of comforting me for having run into that thing by saying, it's okay, Jesus did that too, popped into my head.
I actually, like, hung out a little bit with wait, actually there's two religiously fundamental families I hung out with. But I hung out with a fundamentalist Christian family one time, right?
Uh-huh.
And one of them gave me the hard sell on, the world's only like 6,000 years old, and like, in the Bible there was like a thing with big teeth and it was a stinky, and I think that's actually what dinosaurs were.
See, I've heard the opposite. I've heard people say, in fact, I had a friend in high school who was somewhat religious. But
Satan is the gaster of Christianity!
but he wasn't like anti-science or anything. And he said that like he had been told that like, you know, like history, like the history of the universe being billions of years long doesn't go against the Bible because like maybe days to God are like really, really long. Like maybe each one is like billions of years long, you know? So when he created the universe, it took a really long time. Maybe it's just days to him, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's also something I've been thinking about, because I watched a video last night about purity balls. Like ball as in a dance, not ball as in
purity, rock the purity ballsy.
But anyway, I was just thinking about like there's like two types of like Christian people. Like there's Christians who like, you know, like that's their religion or whatever, but it's not like their whole life. Like, you know, maybe they have like a cross-shaped necklace or something, or they pray, or they go to church or something like that, right?
I'm sorry,
tools.
I have to make a bad joke.
Uh-huh.
What if purity balls are the Christian equivalent of truck nuts?
Because I was thinking about this, where like, you know, like there's a difference between people who are Christian and then like they make a piece of art or whatever, and it's not like a Christian piece of art. And then there's people who everything that they do and everything they make and everything has to be about Jesus and their religion and everything. Like it's their whole thing, and they have nothing else, you know.
Oh,
I think
don't swear on the Christian Ring Racer server.
I think there's a big fundamental difference between those two things, and I was thinking about that lately. Where it's like some people are capable of making, like, having a religion and then making things, and like maybe it has like the religion might inform how they go about the world or whatever, right? But then
I just
there's
gotta
people
say
where
that I
it's
really
just...
like this text scrolling in the background here.
Oh, I see.
I really like the visual style.
And then there's people where, like, you know, they make like weird Christian movies and stuff. Like they're just they become like propagandists, you know.
It's okay. You can say Scott Cawthon.
Wow.
I've unfortunately learned that despite him working for the same group, he probably didn't animate the Gobgo Gab Galab. Which is very sad. I
didn't think he did animate that.
I would have been so happy.
But I didn't know he was actually like some
Gobgo Gab Galab.
I didn't know he was even adjacent to the Gobgo Gab Galab.
Oh yeah, apparently, like I think okay. So grain of salt, but I think I heard because I heard somebody saying that like it's a misconception that he worked on the Gobgo Gab Galab, but he just was part of the same Christian movie group or whatever.
I can't believe he was even adjacent to the Gobgo Gab Galab. That's so funny. That is the most hilarious thing I have heard in ages.
I had a little FNAF cry recently, actually.
I remember you told me about that yesterday. Also,
yeah,
hold on, real quick, before you change topics. Before you change topics to that, I wanted to say, I found the Gobgo Gab Galab before it became a meme, but I saw the potential in it. I was like, alright, this is gonna be the next big meme. And like I kept sharing, yeah, I know, and I kept sharing it with like my friends and everything and telling them that. And I had at least one friend at the time who was really annoyed. I was like, no, it's not gonna take off. Nobody's gonna like this. And then guess what?
It fucking did it.
Guess what? It did become a meme. I was right.
Okay, so just explain. I was watching, I think it's Sagan Hawk's fucking FNAF retrospective, which I think I saw when it was new. But like I had like woken up on the sofa, and YouTube autoplay had taken me back to it. And the top comment on that video is like something saying, "My son used to love these games, but I couldn't bear to watch them because I don't deal with jump scares well. I'm watching these videos now. I'm watching these for my son as he died a year ago today, or something like that. Thank you for not scaring this old lady, laughing emoji." Or something. And it's like, I don't know, it's like, it's not just the fact that it's like, okay, it's not just the fact that it's like a parent's love for their kid, right? But it's the fact that, like, it's not enough for her to be attached to the memories she had of this kid, right? She's curious about, like, what meant something to him, you know? Like, she's curious about, like, the internal life of the child, you know? Like, why did this kid like funny game? I should watch this 3-hour-long video essay full of shit somebody my age usually wouldn't give a fuck about to find out, you know? It's just nice.
I'm looking forward to people doing that about Skibbity Toilet.
Oh, I've watched nearly all of Skibbity Toilet, and it's actually really good.
Yeah, I need to watch it sometimes.
Like the thing,
Bish showed me like the very earliest episodes of it, and it's really funny because it is just like, it's the same as like, yeah, I was gonna say it's the same as like a million other like source filmmaker videos I've seen over the years of just like the absurdist humor.
Yeah.
And like stupid shit going on.
Yeah, it's just the thing is really funny. I feel it's the kind of thing you would have seen like 10, 15 years ago.
Because like the first time I ever heard about Skibbity Toilet was through Vine Sauce, you know? Because like...
last week I was at...
It's just like a Vine Sauce humor type of thing, at least
last week I was at a McDonald's, and there's like a thing next to the Happy Meal toy holder display thing that is like a thing that holds like the coloring sheets and the crayons, and scribbled on that thing in crayon was Skibbity and Sigma.
The only Sigma that counts is from Scrapnik Island.
The only Sigma that counts is Rez.
I just said it, the only Sigma that counts is on Scrapnik Island.
What about Mega Man?
Come on, Elena, get it right. I already told you what the only Sigma that counts is.
I'm sorry, that Sigma sucks. You fucking dumbass.
X, why you done this?
Shut up! Why are you fucking doing this? fucking turn up for like the 20th game in a row. He's just like a fucking he's like a little rotting fucking ball bag with a face. And he's like, oh, I've come back again. And it's like, for fuck's sake, I thought we were gonna have a new villain this fucking time, but it's this showed.
Something I find really funny is like at the end of like X, the first one is like he says, "X, why have you done this?" after you beat him, but in Mega Man X Collection, for some reason that's changed to "X, why you done this?"
X, why have you Z?
I love the idea that in that version, and that version only, Sigma is Italian.
Also, X says "damn" in this version.
Good.
Damn, not here.
I don't know. There's just some villains who just need to fuck off. Sigma is one of them. Andros. Actually, just all of Star Fox should just fuck off. Actually, the series had an ending with Command. It's done. And if people,
How about Dr. Wily?
Dr. Wally.
I mean, like I think he's fine. Like
Yeah.
he's part like classic Mega Man is inherently kind of. Well,
I
actually,
think
you
it's
know,
so
never
funny.
mind.
There's been. I just don't get why so many times they're like, "Hey, check out this brand new villain." It's totally not fighting Dr. Wily this time.
That's
and
the
then, wow,
thing.
it's Dr. Wily.
That's the thing, though, is that at least when they do it, it's like they at least have the courtesy to make it fucking obvious, you know? It's not like fucking Twilight Princess, where like they introduce Zant and he's like really interesting. And they were like, oh, actually, Zant was a fucking clown. And it's actually fucking Ocarina of Time, man. He's back, everybody. You remember him well. He's finally back.
The only game.
Tale.
The only
Dr.
Zelda
Eggman
game.
is fighting alongside Sonic to defeat the Deadly Six.
The only Zelda game I know of where they didn't have Ganon at the end was Skyward Sword. But they still did the thing of like, here's this villain for the whole game, and then nope, at the very last second it's somebody else.
It's Ganot. Well, actually, Elena, you're wrong. Because actually the imprisoned was him all along.
I mean, like, the
So
final boss, the thing you fight at the very end isn't Ganon. I mean, he's like a Ganonoid, but like...
Yeah,
he's
but also
Ganon-esque.
but he's the spirit that was inside the imprisoned. So actually, it's fucking, it's the fat toad fucking, what's the word? What's the animal I'm thinking of? What's the fucking animal that has all the segments?
I don't know what just happened there in the game, but I won, so it's okay.
It's a mammal that has segments.
Congratulations.
The pangolin?
Yeah, the fucking fat toad, fucking pangolin
I like the
Muppet.
Chow signpost.
It was very good. I commented on that the first time I saw it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chroma, it wasn't Armadillo.
Oh. Where's Chow? There's Chow.
And my bug. I've got a bug with me. Hooray.
It's a Lego bug. That's very Laney.
Because I like Legos and I'm a bug.
Yeah, Laney's a Lego bug.
Elena, I love it when you experience joy.
Same.
Hooray.
Oh my, I love how they fuck. A part of me feels like I should hate it, but I like the adventures of Sonic.
I
the
spelled
Hedgehog.
out
Wow, it's just.
I spelled out
Race
ACAB.
just says ACAB.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Like a screen beat machine.
It's the shadowed one.
Oh, I love how this is how they censor
Dr.
the
Robotnik's
characters.
Ring Racers has encountered an unrecoverable error and needs to close.
Uh-oh. What?
Says he
It crashed in the credits?
Yeah,
Oh, come
Dr.
on.
Robotnik's Ring Racers has encountered an unrecoverable
come
error
on,
and
this-
needs to close. This is usually
Why
not your
now?
fault, but we encourage you to report it to the community. The following information is for a programmer. Please be nice to them, but may also be useful for
That's
server
great,
hosts and online creators.
There's something at the end. There's something at the credits. That was worth seeing. At the end of the credits.
The error says sig seg v segment violation.
Oh, come on.
It was a
Agony.
seg fault. Everyone's favorite type of error.
I guess since the game crashed, you could go and drop my track into your add-ons folder.
Well, first I gotta find the damn thing.
Since the game crashed, you can at least drop the hottest album of 2024.
Has the game crashed for you before?
Nope, that's the first time.
Well, at least you'll be in for a surprise when you start up again.
The surprise is the game is gonna tell me to go fuck myself.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it gave me a crash dump file now.
Did you find the folder?
Yep. And I've stuck it in there.
Cool.
Is it capturing? There it is.
So,
you'll have to stream it to Discord again, also.
Right.
So, hey, did anybody hear the news about Crash Bandicoot 5?
No. They're making another one?
Okay, so basically, the people that made, I think it was
Jack Frost. That's not a Sonic character. Get him. Get that guy
you get all the
banned in
credits
every
unlocks.
chat.
Right, you got all the credits unlocks, because, yeah.
But yeah, what was I about to say? Anyway,
I haven't heard this song before.
What was I about to say? I forgot.
I didn't know this was in the game.
Why is he next to Amy?
Because he's one speed stat over, I guess.
Well, Jack Frost is cool, but he doesn't belong in a Sonic game.
You get him for crashing the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why I got him.
That was the surprise. You get him for crashing the game.
Beautiful.
I love the idea that, like, as a game slowly gets patched, it gets more stable. A character gets slowly harder to unlock.
That reminds me, there was originally an achievement in Spore that was for getting banned from the website.
Yeah, but also
it was called Bad Baby.
Also, the song that's currently playing is like, I haven't heard this one in the game before. This is based on like one. It's such a deep cut too. That's the funny part.
Wait, what was I talking about a minute ago?
Oh yeah, I was telling you there's more tracks. Oh, you haven't loaded the add-on actually. But yeah, I was telling you there are more tracks. I was telling you there are more tracks. You see all those extra cups there? Yeah.
Add-ons, there we go. Oh yeah, it's just like SRB2.
Who'd have thought?
Carol? That's from, what's it called?
Freedom Planet.
Freedom Planet. I still need to play those games. I own both
Carol
of them.
From Freedom Planet for loading an add-on.
Freedom Planet is mid.
Yeah, now you have to go and play.
I've been trying to find a good time to play those.
Don't let it be, though. But it's free. I had somebody shout at me once because I said that Freedom Planet wasn't really much of a Sonic like.
Match race. You have to turn the CPUs on unless you want to. You have to go back and yeah, you have to set a CPU level if you want to race with CPUs.
Let's race with 12.
Oh, maybe not 12. Maybe not 12 on this track.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Don't worry. Wait, why are you saying great in the chat?
I bet. Oh yeah, Bess, I don't think you've seen the current version. Decorations now and everything.
Ooh, nice crystals.
Yeah, I love that there was a achievement in Spore originally that was for getting banned. Or it was for, like, getting a creation banned, or whatever the terminology was.
Oh,
And they eventually got rid of it because they decided they didn't want to encourage bad behavior.
You should have used that sneaker on the shortcut there. Uh-oh. That's not right.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Nope.
I'm a little baby. Please be nice to me, I'm only a little baby.
Please let me live.
Careful.
This is the Rainbow Road of this game, basically.
Yeah, I had to make it hard because it's based off of a hard mode exclusive level.
Why is the track just like transparent gray? Because you said it was based off of Echo, the Dolphin.
Why did you say it like that?
Wow, Lainey's very far behind.
I'm bad at video game. What can I tell ya?
Oh, you should use. Oh yeah, you should boost through that shortcut there. And turn. Presume and turn also.
I have a bad habit of like, you know, running into the walls when I'm turning, and there are walls now, so I'm just going to die.
Wow. Well, this is about what I was expecting.
The track is so narrow.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I had to subject you to this at least once. There's a shortcut here. Oh.
I love how
sorry.
as you
I had to subject you to this at least once.
I love how as you were picking the number of NPCs, you were also picking your inevitable position.
But yes, did you answer why the track is like gray transparent?
It's based off of like water tubes from the original game, which are also transparent gray.
I see.
Yeah, it's because it's based on one of the levels in the future where there are like tubes of water going through the sky.
I see.
Oh.
I'm sleepy because somebody...
And the game that you said that this is from, I've heard like really bad things about before, but you said that it's like your favorite. Like I've heard bad things about the Echo series in general, and then I've heard the game that this is from is like the worst one. That's what I've seen people saying, and so I was surprised to see it. You say it was your favorite.
You might be thinking of a different one. You might be thinking of a different one.
No, like because the first time I heard of it was from you bringing it up, and then later I saw people talking about how shit that game is.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Defender of the Future?
What's
like
the one that you like called?
This one's Tides of Time. This is the second one on Genesis.
Oh, maybe I just got confused by the time
this is the sequel.
thing.
This is the sequel. This is the one that's really good.
Okay. Lost and found. That's a funny category.
But yeah, do you see there's a whole bunch of extra cups there?
There was one. What do you mean a whole bunch?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, you go into Grand Prix. Yeah, see, there's a whole new row now.
Oh, I thought I'd already done all of these.
Oh,
I thought
no.
This is the only extra one. Oh yeah,
there's
just keep going.
Alright, you gonna play this one?
No, I was like, oh yeah, there's more.
I'm just gonna take a look. But yeah, there's...
Dang.
Yeah, you start with these... You start with these first 7 cups. That's self-propelled bomb. It's like this game's blue shell. It's the thing that's like this game's blue shell. Remember how in the tutorial, like at the end of the drift tutorial, how you're being chased by a bomb? That was one of those.
Alright, well...
Chroma said that they feel like the Echo games take a willingness to get into that filters a lot of people who are super out there in very fun ways. But yeah, I think the problem is that they kind of made the first game just overly artificially difficult. Like, that's the real problem. The game didn't really need to be so hard. The problem is that they really didn't want like people to beat it in a rental.
I see.
That was the problem.
Hey, Biss, did you fall asleep? Are you still there?
Yeah, like
Okay,
they made the
hi,
game
guys.
harder so that people couldn't beat it on a rental, and I think that
I
just kind of
see.
hurt it a lot. The sequel is better. It's less padded. It gets to the meat of the game quicker, and it's less difficult.
Mm.
It's overall better game, but you really need to have played the first game to know what the hell is going on.
Oh dear.
Which is a problem because like half of Echo 1 is nothing.
Alright.
Like nothing really goes on in the first half of the game.
I see. Well, thank you everybody for watching today. It was a lot of fun, and thank you for joining Shiny.
Yeah. Hopefully we can do this again next week.
Yes, and figure out the multiplayer.
Yeah, hopefully we can do multiplayer.
But yeah, I'm gonna be back on Thursday. We're gonna do more 3D World.
Yeah.
And more Paper Mario. And then Saturday will be another Bean bonus stream. I'm gonna play more Pangea software. And I'm gonna play the newest game from my good pal, whose name I'm never exactly sure how to pronounce. It's like T. Scott. They have made a new game. It's Lee's Delivery Service. And I will be checking that out. I've been informed to make a small cameo in it too, so I have to check that out for sure. And then I'll be continuing Wizard of Oz Beyond the Yellow Brick Road, which has been really good so far, and I'm excited to get back to that. And then next Sunday will be the same. It'll be Paper Mario and Ring Racers. And hopefully multiplayer. I don't know when Callie is back, but when she's back, she can be included. I think she's going to be back by then. I have no idea. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you again Thursday. Bye-bye.